Thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Sorry, trying to readjust real quick. All right, perfect. And yes, man, talk about talk about just your heart rate being crazy. Talk about the Bucks and everybody trying to sell. Talk about just, oh man, this game was just very stressful. This game shouldn't even have went. This game shouldn't even have went into overtime. D'Lo got clearly fouled. That should have been a foul for D'Lo. Instead, they challenged the out of bounds call and overturned it, and then we go into overtime. But I love it. Hard fought win. Was it the perfect game? No. Was it the sexiest game? No. But the Lakers, as a team, rallied together down like 16, something like that, at one point in the fourth quarter, and to come back and win it. I mean, they were down by as many as 19, and to come back and win it. I mean, this was huge for the Lakers. Dude, I'm literally shaking right now. Like I am stressing. But man, huge shots, huge plays by everybody. Overall, man, hopefully this is the continued momentum, right? We're on a 4-game win streak. This is a game that I kind of checked off as a loss, just given the circumstances, given it where it's matched up. I figured they'd rest guys, which they rest LeBron. But this is exactly why you rest LeBron, right? Because if you haven't, you could probably lose this game regardless, right? Well, now instead of, or at least this is the Lakers' logic, now instead of everybody being exhausted for tomorrow's game, you're going to have a fresh, rejuvenized, ready to go LeBron James. And we're going to need him tomorrow, right? Because everyone else just played 50-plus minutes. This team is going to be exhausted tomorrow off of a back-to-back, playing in a double overtime game. Now you got to go travel to Memphis. We can't afford for that to be a trap game. We can't. We have to win that game. And again, this is why you rest LeBron. This is why you sit LeBron. This is why because if you have something like this where the Lakers ended up pulling off a miraculous comeback win, a huge win, and now you're going to have a healthy, fresh LeBron James to go into tomorrow's game. But man, what an incredible game, man. D'Lo he struggled in the first. I mean, everyone did. We couldn't buy a bucket in the first half. It looked like we were going to get blown out, like we were going to get ran through. And the Lakers figured it out. D'Lo was huge in that third quarter. He had 18, something like that in that third quarter. Absolutely huge for us. And then kind of kept us afloat. And then we were able to pull it off. And then the 3-point shot started to fall. Reeves and everybody just kept going. We did a good job on Damian Lillard. Giannis, you defend Giannis to the best of your ability. Malik Beasley's over there chirping. I hope everybody just pointed and laughed at him when he took that L. Like, you were awful for us. Awful. You have no room to talk. None. And guess what? Go sit down. Go relax while the Lakers pulled out this W because your trash couldn't even make a 3 to save your life. Again, you hit that one, and that was the last 3 you made. So sit down, be humble. I'm glad we were able to humble, Malik Beasley. I didn't like the execution in the overtime from the Lakers. I felt like they were just really shot chucking. I get it. You're tired legs. Guys are exhausted. But I just feel like dump the ball down to AD. You just got to find that second win, right? You find that second win. You try to get to the basket. Maybe you generate a couple fouls. Maybe you generate a couple things. I would have liked a little better execution. Again, I'm not going to complain about the win. We pulled it out. Austin Reeves hit a huge three. He was him today. I loved it. I love seeing it. But anyway, let's dive into the chat. We'll answer all your super chats, stuff like that. Let's just get into the box scores real quick. Also, because this game was so stressful, we haven't done it in a while. Every $20 in super chats, I will take a shot. Got the shot glass here. Every $20 in super chat. It doesn't have to be at one. If you want to buy me a shot for $20, you can do it. If every accumulative $20, I'll take a shot. It's just a fun little gimmick. Don't feel like you have to. It's just something we do here on the channel. We've done it for big games, big moments like this. And that, I think this calls for some celebration. So again, don't feel obligated. Just a fun little gimmick. People that are usually here know the deal with this thing. But yeah, basically every $20 will go to the pot. But real quick, hit that like button. We have 400 people in this live stream. I greatly appreciate you. all. Take a quick second, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciate it. Let's dive into the box scores real quick, breakdowns, players, and then we'll dive into the chat here. Austin Reeves, man, he hit a huge three. He was big in this game, period. Triple-double, also 29 points, 10 assists, 14 rebounds, 10 of 20 from the field, 4 of 11 from three. Again, solid performance from him. He hit the biggest shot of the game. Rui, 7 of 14, 0 of 2 from three, 16 points, 14 rebounds, 4 offensive. He was really getting after it and also just helping on Giannis, using his strength, stuff like that. Rui did his part. He did his job. Anthony Davis, again, was a monster. 12 of 31 from the field, which isn't great shooting, but I mean, again, it was early on. We had a lot of early on struggles. 3 of 8 from three-point range, but 23 rebounds, 4 blocks, 2 steals, 2 assists, 34 points. Put up 34 and 23 in a game against Giannis and Brook Lopez. I love it. Love seeing that. We've talked about heavily how he's just been much more aggressive, much more physical, much more assertive. I love it. Obviously, his left knee was giving him some fits, so hopefully that's not something that we have to have too much concern with. Again, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see how it goes. But again, great game from him. Although he played 52 minutes, or almost 52 minutes, 51.52 minutes. Hopefully, he plays tomorrow because we need him, right? Like I said, we cannot sell that Memphis game because we won the Milwaukee Bucks game. We got to pull out this W. And Anthony Davis usually owns the Memphis Grizzlies, so we need him prime ready for tomorrow. Spencer Dinwiddie, he had his struggles today shooting the basketball. I still felt like they should have allowed him to utilize or initiate the offense more. Felt like, again, kind of resorted back to a lot of standing around. He missed a couple gimmies, couple buckets, but he did hit that huge three. That three earlier was like, that was one of those things where you're like, no, yes! Like, I was like, spit, because that was just such a bad shot, but I'm glad he hit it. I'm glad he was able to hit that. But man, that was one of those shots where you're just like, ugh. But again, there was a couple stretches where our offense was completely stagnant because Austin Reeves was the primary playmaker again. And we went on that stint where like we couldn't buy a bucket. And it's like, if you had Spencer Dinwiddie in that spot, Austin Reeves can be aggressive, can be the two guard, and allow him to be aggressive and score the basketball. That was kind of my thoughts about that whole thing. But nonetheless, D'Angelo Russell, huge this game, 29 points, 12 assists, 7 rebounds. It wasn't the 44-point game, but still, he was massive. I mean, again, that third quarter, he saved us. 7 of 22 from the field isn't great. Again, he was like 0 of 9 or 1 of 9 or something like that in the first half. He was rough in the first half, really turned it around in that third quarter. 5 of 12 from 3, so almost 42%. 10 of 10 from the foul line. Hit the clutch free throw. Same thing with Austin Reeves earlier, 29 points. I mean, solid game all around. Great team win, great team effort. I really loved what I saw from this team. Great fight, great grit. Got to keep heading in the right direction. Got to keep heading that way. But Andrew, starting us off with $2 super chat. Thank you so much. So we had $2 to the pot for the first shot. I appreciate you. This was a special game. Lake Show is special right now. Yeah, I mean, this is huge. 8 games over 500 for the first time this year. We're on a 4-game winning streak. You handle business against Memphis, that could easily be 5. I mean, all of a sudden, 9-2, right? 10-1. I mean, even 13 or 4. Well, at that point, it'd be like 14-0 is on the table. I mean, you want to get in the 8th seed. This is what you got to do. You got to rattle off these wins. Got to play the right way. You got to play to get it. So huge game, huge win from the Lakers. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. But all right, we got first $2 into the pot. Don't want that. Bucks sold pretty hard in that fourth. They did. That game though shouldn't even. I mean, the refs were trying to save Milwaukee on a couple occasions. Like that Dame 3 should have never been a thing. The D'Lo getting fouled at the end, right? Like that should have been a clear foul, but because they didn't call a foul, they can't go back and call a foul, even though it was a foul, which is silly. If we're going to review the play to get it right, then shouldn't we get it right? Right? No matter what it is. Like, even if, it was a successful challenge on the play, they get to keep their timeout, but it was a clear foul that was missed, D'Lo 2 free throws, right? Like, well, that's not what sucks to suck, right? That's the whole point is to get it right, right? Isn't the whole point to get the call right? Well, you missed it. But there was just several moments, man. It was rough. Yeah, baby. I love it. Giannis and Doc just choked left ass up. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll gladly take it. AD played 50-plus minutes. He carried, yep. The Lakers are shameless. I will gladly take these W's. Gladly take this win. This is probably Reeves' best game ever. I don't know if it's his best game ever, but this was a really good game for him. He was huge in this game. LeBron needs to give us 50, 20, and 20 tomorrow because everyone else will be tired. Yeah, LeBron, look, this is one of those situations where you're like, okay, that's why you rest LeBron, right? Because now LeBron should be fresh. He should be ready, should be energized, and he needs to play his part. The team did their part, right? The team did their part when he got his rest. It was time for him to be inserted. It's time for him to do what he's supposed to do, go out and get this W, right? What an amazing comeback from our Lakers as it stands, but our defense was trash in the first quarter. Everything was trash in that first quarter. We were terrible in that first quarter all around, not just the defense, just from top to bottom. We were just really bad. But I'm really glad we were able to pull out that win. I'm really glad we were able to basically rally the troops in a game that should have been a loss. I mean, we should have lost that game. For us to come back and win that was absolutely huge. Oh my God, holy, what a game. Yep, I'm right there with you. That was massive. I love LA. Yep. What a win without LeBron. Both times we've beaten Milwaukee has been without LeBron. Both times. That is huge. Huge. AD owns Giannis. Doc Rivers doing Doc Rivers things as always. Yeah, that's why I've never really been – I've had plenty of criticism about Doc. That was special. Him. Yep. Davis can shoot. I mean, 3 of 8 isn't ideal. I mean, it's not terrible, right? It's like, what, 36%? Something like that. What is it? 37.5%. So, I mean, that's not terrible. But, no, I don't want him taking 8 threes a game. I understand, like, he was tired his late in the game, and a couple times it called for it. I have talked heavily about, like, hey, I'm fine with him taking, like, 2 to 3 threes a game. If he's wide open, give it to him. Let him take it because he can shoot it. I just don't want it to become a habit where he's, like, taking 8 to 10 threes a game. That's not what we need from him. We need him down low on the block, doing special things. But Reeves is him. Yep, he was great. My heart is killing me. I feel it. Mission. Yep. Reeves showed us his playoff DNA effects. Dinwiddie was subpar coming off of the last game. Yeah, but he went back to his role. He went back to being off ball primarily and spot up 3-point shooter, which again, that's not his role. Monster game from AD, and he looks like he hurt his knee. What do you think? Something to be worried about? No, I mean, all these guys are a little banged up, little issues. I mean, he was still out there. He was still rebounding. He's still blocking shots. He was still doing the things that we need him to do. So I don't think it's like a huge issue. I don't think it's a huge concern, but definitely something to keep an eye on. Hopefully he plays tomorrow. Hopefully it's not something where it's like, maybe we should rest AD just to be safe. Obviously, if you got to, you got to, right? Like, because, I mean, look, we need AD for the playoffs more than anything, right? So if you got to rest AD, but ideally, hopefully he plays. Game of the year by far, that was spectacular. Honestly, this is the first time since the play-in tournament where I actually believe the Lakers might be able to win this title this season. The Lakers, I have preached it all season, even to the point where people call me delusional. Like, this team has it. This team is capable of doing it. The question is like, which team is going to show up? The Lakers have shown time and time again they can beat anybody, right? Denver's a little rough. Sacramento's been a little rough. But outside of that, like, they've shown that they can beat and win and match up with anybody. And when they play the right way, when they play with some grit, when they play to win, they win. This team, again, I understand that you are your record, right? You are what your record is. But this team is better than their record. This team is far better than the record. It's just they've dug themselves such a deep hole. It's not that long ago we thought that the Lakers might end up being one of the best teams in the league, right? They're 5 games over 500 early on. Yeah, there were some struggles. Yeah, there were some concerns, but it's like this is a brand new team coming together, trying to figure stuff out. We just win the in-season tournament, right? Like things are on the way up, and then you go 3-10. If this was a normal year, the Lakers would probably already be back to being the 5th seed. But because this year the West is just dominated and has dominated the East matchup and all that stuff, you look up and it's like, yeah, I mean, we would probably be. We've had like a top 6 record or something like that since the All-Star break, something crazy like that. Like we should be a top 4 seed in the West. But because we had that stretch where we went 3-10. Guess what? Now you're in this uphill battle. Rui is out there dancing, and put Rui back in for overtime. Yeah, and he played both the entire overtimes, which was good. Needs to rebound, secure, never trade him. I am very proud of this team. Yeah, this team showed the heart, showed the grit, showed the things that we need. Lakers 2024 NBA champions. I hope so. Tyler coming with the most basic fit after a game like that. Shame, dude. This game, I'm sweating. I am hot. I'm struggling right now. I don't even know. I should be getting medical attention. Is what I should be doing. Oh man, this game killed me. 30-20. Yep. Please don't ruin this with loss tomorrow. Yeah, I agree. Job well done, Lakers. Yes, facts. Bucks have been rough this year. And LeBron got some rest and will be fresh for the next few games. Yes, which is huge. Wow. That's Lakers basketball. They have to win tomorrow. Now to capitalize on this win. Agree. You can't. It's great you got this W. This was fantastic. I love that we pulled this off. You can't offset this W with a loss. And now you just basically traded the game that you should have lost for the game you should have. No, this is an opportunity to really gain some momentum, gain some traction. AD, D'Lo, and Reeves were fantastic. We need to win against Memphis. Yes, I'm with you. Tyler and Reeves dressed the same. Yeah, exactly. So this is what killers do. That's how you dress. Just normal, casual. And there's less the Doc Rivers. Not this game. What a game. Absolutely. The Lakers like to give us heart attacks. As said, they absolutely love to give us heart attacks. But hey, as long as we win, I'll deal with it. I'll live with it. Talk about Reeves. Reeves was absolutely fantastic this game. I've talked heavily about Reeves already, so I'm sure you've been here listening. But yeah, no, Reeves was him today for sure. Hit that huge three, that deep three, and he almost hit the game winner. That was close. I turned off the game when we were behind by 16 in the fourth. I turned it back on after I noticed it was still going on, totally expecting to see a blowout loss. Yeah, it's crazy the Lakers were able to pull that off. Should AD rest tomorrow? I mean, that's the question. If it is something that's like it's not, obviously he was able to finish the game, so I don't think it's anything like detrimental or anything like that. But if it is something where it's like this could be concerning if he plays tomorrow, then rest him. I just think it depends on how AD feels tomorrow. What does he look like? How does he feel? If you have to rest him, rest him. I wouldn't be happy about it, but all the more reason for LeBron to carry. You got the break. AD did his part. AD did his job. It's time for you to step up and pick back up and get back in it. Lakers 40-32. Gotta love it. 8 games over 500. What's going on? Speed 40-32. You love it. Lakers had the gift of coaching against the even worse coach, Doc Rivers did. Lakers show they can handle highly intense moments. Yeah, they can handle the playoffs, the playoff atmosphere. That's what I'm saying. Like, I trust this team in the playoffs. I just don't necessarily trust them to get there. Malik finally went back to his Laker days and second OT. Yeah, after talking all that mess, he was over there chirping. Now look, yo, what's going on, Daniel? Huge win. Lillard 9-29, big trash. Yep. That was a 4.5 hour game. Holy, hey, as long as we pulled out the win. If we would have lost that game, I would have been upset. But I'm glad we got it. Lakers just need to get it into the playoffs. Yep. Tyler Thomas got it wrong, but good to have LeBron available tomorrow. Hey, I said it in the video I posted earlier today. I said that they lose 3 games. The 3 games that I thought that they would lose was the Milwaukee Bucks game, the second Pacers game, and then one of the Minnesota or Cleveland game. But in that same video, what did I say? The players and that team shouldn't be worried about what some random guy on YouTube says. They should be like, F Tyler, forget him. We're going to go get this W. This is one of those times I will gladly be wrong. Again, don't lose the game the rest of the way. Keep proving me wrong. Make me look silly for saying that they were going to lose 3 games. I will gladly take it. I will stand on that 100%. This is huge, but you got to go get that W. Smash that like button for Tyler. Let's go. Yes, Martin. Thank you so much. Yes, take a quick second. Hit that like button. Let's get the likes up. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Let's get the subscribers up. Closing in. I'm like 500 and something away from 20K. So it'd be awesome if you join this wonderful community. That would be awesome. Grizzlies, Pacers, Nets, Raptors, Wizards, all games that we can win in our next 5. Yes, 100%. And we should. I mean, in all honesty, we should. This was a great road win without LeBron. Team came together. Keep riding this momentum, right? Look, I said it. Houston's on a 9-game win streak. If they can go on, and they've had multiple like 6, 7, 8-game win streaks. They can go on a big major extended win streak. So can we. We're better than Houston is. Let's go on this extended win streak, right? Like, I'm not saying we're not going to lose a game here and there. It happens. That's fine. But if we could rattle off, if we could beat Memphis tomorrow if we could ride into, if we could close out the rest of the month, that's something I've mentioned before, right? If we could just go through the rest of the month and not lose another game, which is very doable, and then go into April with that Raptors and Wizards game coming up. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Lakers could very likely get this. Another great win without LeBron. That was huge team game. I'm not gonna lie. Major clutch threes. Yep, brought me back to last year's special run. They have the magic. They absolutely do. Just got to pull it together. We are the West version of Miami. Don't let the season record fool you yet. Agreed. Resting LeBron looks brilliant now. Yep, which is what I talked about. Which is why the Lakers keep doing this, right? And I understand people want LeBron to play against the better team, but it's for this situation where it's like you play LeBron and you might lose to Milwaukee regardless. Like, it's very possible Milwaukee beats us even with LeBron, right? So now you lose that game and now you got to rest him against Memphis. And yes, we should beat Memphis without LeBron, but Memphis can still win the game at home, right? Well, now if you don't play LeBron against the better team and you do magically pull off the win like you did today, now you look great. Now you're going into that Memphis game and you should have a healthy, fresh, rejuvenated LeBron James who got 4 days rest or whatever it was. AC didn't come in. I said I genuinely believe the Lakers get the AC. I think we end up overtaking the Phoenix Suns. I do. I think Phoenix, you look at their schedule, it is brutal. I was right, and I called that Spurs would beat them one game just because, again, they've had their number all season. It's been really weird. Like, Phoenix just can't seem to beat the Spurs. So I said that they'd get at least one game, which they did. That's great. Now it's just can they keep taking L's and put the Lakers in position to catch them. That's the goal. That's the hope. LeBron over here resting and dancing. He knows, bro. He knows what they're about to do yet. He said he's ramping it up. I went straight to YouTube around 10 because I thought the live stream had started. Then I go to my streaming site and they hit double overtime like WTF. Yeah, seriously. Oh, man, I was stressed. Man, when we went with the 3-guard lineup, I was super mad. Because Spencer Dinwiddie is the size of a small forward. I know he plays point guard a lot, and most of his career he's played point guard, but he's 6'6". Like, he's the size of most small forward. I think it just depends on who it is. And not just that. Again, I mean, every team goes with 3-guard lineup. I've talked about this before. All of them play 3-guard lineup. It's just last year's 3-guard lineups are not the same as this year's 3-guard lineups, because this year's 3-guard lineups, talking about, a 6'3", 6'4", whatever, D'Lo, talk about a 6'5", Austin Reeves, talk about a 6'6", Spencer Dinwiddie. It's different. You're bigger, you're longer. I mean, the defense isn't as great, but it's different than when you have Patrick Beverly, Dennis Schroeder, and Kendrick Nunn, who are all 6 foot. Like, it's not the same thing, Beasley staring down the Lakers bench after hitting a 3. Bro did nothing for our team, and then he's got trash. That's why I was so glad he got humbled and took that L. Right? I would have been, yeah. That's why you stay quiet. It's not over till it's over. Reeves was terrific. Yep, he was crucial. He hit huge shots. It's one thing about Reeves. He's not afraid of the moment. I'm taking this team over anyone in 7-game series. Facts. AD, his back to 30% from 3. Love for his 3 to be back like it has been last fortnight and carry it into the postseason. Yes, he's actually been pretty solid in threes. He just hasn't taken a lot of them this year. Let's see. I didn't watch because Bron wasn't playing. I'm a Bron fan before Lakers. Let's see. Get him the F up. Yeah. Uh, Bucks were playing post denial on AD very well, but if Rui would have been on the opposite block, the Bucks wouldn't have been able to play post denial on both sides. Rui and AD both have better mid range. Yeah, that's why I don't like that they just have Rui. Again, it's lack of utilization. I don't know why they just have Rui standing in the corner most of the game. Let's see. Let's go. I love it. I love it. We need at least the AC to agreed. Agreed. And I kind of want Dallas to win this game. Or not Dallas, Sacramento to win this game. Because I would rather play. I mean, I'll take either of them in a play. Give me either of them. I'll take it. But I'd rather play Dallas in a play-in game than Sacramento. Again, Sacramento just seems to have our number. Again, a playoff environment and atmosphere and game is very different. But on the road in Sacramento is a lot, in my opinion, is a lot tougher than on the road in Dallas. Lakers beat Boston without LeBron and AD. The Bucks twice without LeBron. Dare I say we are better without LeBron? Just kidding. Great win. Yeah. Let's see. Lakers need to continue this momentum. I hope Phoenix goes 3-7 in the last 10. Go 7-3. We move up into that double elimination play-in scenario. Exactly. That's the place we need to be. Who are y'all cheering for, Kings or Dallas? They're tied for 6-7. Again, personally, me, I want Sacramento to beat Dallas because I'd rather play Dallas in a play-in game than end up playing Sacramento. Because again, Sacramento just seems to give us trouble. But I'll play whoever. I'm not ducking nobody. I mean, I've even said, if we have to play Denver in the first round, let's play Denver in the first round. I'm not worried about ducking any smoke. But if you could choose, right? Like I'd rather have Dallas. This quite a surprise win. I didn't expect them to pull this one out. Yeah, likewise. It was looking bleak there for a long time. I don't know anything about no turning point. It's just win and don't lose. Yes. We got to keep winning. We can get the 7th seed. Phoenix has a tough schedule, and Lakers are playing a lot better than them. Yes, agreed. Let's see. Bucks also made sure AD was never open on the roll. Pick and roll action. Bucks defense was really good. Lakers should run 3-out offense and properly utilize front court talent. Not a fan of the 5-out. I am not with this roster. I'm not either. I mean, there are some benefits, but it's just with the personnel that we have, you're better off utilizing the personnel and put them slotted in the proper position, right? Have LeBron and AD down on the block, which I actually expect that to be the case come the playoffs, right? It's what we did last year. You basically put LeBron and AD on the block and everything runs and flows through them and everything's inside out. And for example, if you look at the in-season tournament game in which we won the championship game, right, against Indiana, what did the Lakers do? LeBron James, heavy pick and roll action, LeBron James in the post, everything inside out with them. It's what I want them to do when we get to the playoffs, which I am counting on them doing. This is why we trade Beasley. Yeah, Briggs. Credit D'Lo. Those 3 straight threes, huge. Yeah, he was massive in that third quarter for us. Massive. They made a case to not offer LeBron James and Max and go after Ice Trey in Atlanta. Nah, we're not better than that. 5-1 road trip would be wonderful. That would be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Feels like they want the refs to have a 50% hit. I'm Matt Tyler. I turned the game off after the first quarter because they were, especially Reeves, and I get on Twitter and Reeves clutch 3. I look at the score. I see second overtime. Where's the other part? Let's see. Man gets the strip. I'm so mad at myself. How the F did I miss this? I needed to see this game after the day I had. I needed to go to bed. Y'all gonna tell me about the game? Yeah, it was. Look, I understand you wanted to watch the game, but I'm sure after the game was over, you probably would have been like, man, I really shouldn't have watched that game. You want to talk about a heart pounding, just like stressful game. I mean, like the refs were doing everything to keep them in the game. Bucks just kept doing everything they could to sell. Lakers tried to sell a couple times. You're just like, come on, man. Can we figure something out here? Can we get some momentum? But Lakers were able to pull it off, which is huge. Never turn off the Laker games. We are better than the Nuggets now. Reeves had me frustrated the whole game, but we got the W. Yeah, I will gladly take the W. I see that in double overtime. I'm like, what's this? I didn't watch after I saw them down 19, but deep down, I sensed they would come back because the Bucks defense sucks. And Doc Rivers coaches them VFX. Let's see. Oh, also real quick, how's the audio? Because I got my little like mic hookup now, and it's like really sensitive. So I have it like a pretty good distance. So because like I was testing it, and like when I had it like here, it was like super loud, and like so I had to like whisper, and I'm not very good at that, especially when I'm excited, especially when I'm talking about the game. So just I'd love to hear kind of your thoughts. Is this better than the regular audio or the audio that I had prior? I'd appreciate a couple comments. Let me know. Bucks Daddy, I'm so glad I never thought we would have. Yeah, this was huge. You just lost to Hillbilly Cody. Bro, your content is nice. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But you don't have the same energy for Reeves when he plays great. Keep saying D'Lo is huge, and he was. Reeves, that was the very first thing I talked about was Austin Reeves. I talked about his huge three, how he almost made the clutch shot. I've talked heavily about Austin Reeves. Reeves tripped up. Reeves triple dub. 80 was a monster. 29 for D'Lo. Great stuff. Lakers facts. I really loved. Oh, okay, good. Sounds cleaner. Okay, perfect. Thank you guys. Yeah, no, this was our big three for this game were massive. Are you rooting for the Kings to lose today or Dallas? Which team is better matchup versus the Lakers? Again, I want Sacramento to win this game. This is all without Gabe Vincent Vando and their scary team. Yep. Are very winnable. Yeah, agreed. AR and AD came through, and Rui played good. D'Lo balled out. Prince and Spets hit clutch free throws. Yeah, this was a great team game, great team effort. Wonderful. Lakers were down 19 and were dead in the water, and it was about the Bucks blowing this year. Hey, they took the Lakers too, right? Yes, the Bucks did everything they could to lose this game, but you got to keep in mind too, the Lakers had to hit the shots. The Lakers had to capitalize. The Lakers had to take advantage, which they did. When I heard during the game, Doc coaches them, I'm like, who the hell have I been? Yeah. Yep, he's been their head coach. Game was over at halftime, except it wasn't. This was a great game to watch this season. Yeah, this was, man, you want to talk about a high intensity game. Lakers gaining traction. Suns lost the game they should have won. Lakers won a game that they should have lost. Things are starting to look and feel like last season, and we are starting to get it together. Yeah, that's the hope, right? I'm really hoping that that's the case. Got to keep going, right? A lot of basketball left to be played. Got to keep heading in the positive direction. But this is the perfect time to start building some momentum into the playoffs. Shout out to D'Lo for pushing the fight into the second half. Yeah, that third quarter was massive for him. Phoenix lost and San Antonio is huge, even though it ruined my parlay. It's always a bittersweet thing, right? Always a bittersweet thing. Let's go. What AW we should win tomorrow's game? We should. Hopefully everyone plays. Hopefully everyone's good to go. Please call Dorian Finney-Smith's baby daddy. Not a good stream without it. Finally found a coach worse than him. Lakers. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie. Rest AD for sure. Again, it just depends on how he feels tomorrow. If he's good to go, let him play. We get Vando and Gabe back and put Spence on Jamal Murray and slow him down. We beat in Denver. I think we can beat Denver. Easy win. Easier to win without James than without AD. Yes, facts. 100%. 100%. I'm a casual. Can someone please tell me how Doc is worse than Darvin Ham? because he makes zero adjustments. He doesn't understand the game to the scope that which you need to for situations like that. He's not the best at calling timeouts either. He believes in sticking with his guys. It's just, again, it's the way that he just coaches, right? There's a lot of issues with Darvin Ham, but Doc Rivers, he's not good at adjustments, right? When things are going great, Doc looks like a genius. But as soon as things start going bad, Doc Rivers folds every time. He's not good at making the adjustments. Fun fact, last year at this point, the Lakers were 2 games below 500 and ended up as a 7th seed. Now they're 8 games above 500 and are currently the 9th seed, which is crazy. Yeah, I saw some like stat that if the Lakers had the same record right now that they had, and this was before this Bucks game, if they had the same record they had going into the Bucks game as they did last year, the Lakers would have been the 4th seed, which is, again, it's crazy. This year's been wild. Reggie was talking crazy like the whole first quarter he was eating alive. Like Braun needs to get 60 million a year if that's how they play without him. I'm like, hey, oh, yeah. He always is like, always has something to chirp about. LeBron may need to get 60 tomorrow. I don't know if anyone is going to have legs. Yeah, that's my concern too. I'm right there with you. Let's see. Let's see. Doc usually has the better team. Yeah, one of the only time Doc Rivers has ever won anything is when he had a team that like I could have coached or you could have coached. Like literally, like they had Rajon Rondo, they had Ray Allen, they had Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett. Like you could have had Eddie House could have been the head coach and he would have been fine that season. Right? Outside of that, all they've done is just fall apart. Tyler, at the start of March, you said March stretch was going to be tough, and the Lakers handled it very well. They did very well. I mean, again, if you look at that go back and look at the first like 7 games for the Lakers, they were tough. I mean, the Lakers lost most of them then, right? I mean, we lost to what? We lost to the Warriors. We lost to Denver. We lost to who's the other one? Phoenix. We lost like a majority of those games early, and that's why I was like, uh-oh. And then we went on that like 2-game losing streak, and I was like, but then it started to lighten up. We got into the lighter stretch, and the Lakers have been able to handle business, right? Obviously, the 2 Bucks games have been really good, stuff like that. But let's see. Warriors and Curry was all smiles when they won against us. Look at them, yeah, Ed, right? It's why you gotta quiet on set, you know. Hopefully, when Mavs and Kings play twice, whoever loses twice. Yeah, that's the hope, right? Again, I would rather the Kings pull off that W personally. I would. I'd rather the Kings pull off because I'd rather play the Mavs. So give me the Kings twice. Stakes is high. We stole this win. Doc is worse than Ham. Yeah. First off, Stakes, thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat. Another $2 added to the shot pot. So now we're what? We're $16 away. $16 away from the first shot. I really appreciate it. But yeah, Doc Rivers. Look, I have preached heavily my opinions and concerns on Doc Rivers. I've never really been big on Doc Rivers. I just think he's had more failures with better talent than he has with good talent, right? Like again, the only time he's ever really won anything was the year that anybody could, like you and I could have coached that team and we probably would have won a championship. That team was just far better than everybody. He's not a very good coach. Any update on Anthony Davis? Nothing yet, but also I've been on the live stream, so I don't know if there is. I haven't checked. Phoenix is coached by Vogel, so he knows what'll happen. Bucks plus refs. Yep. All I saw, I thought he was joking. Sounds good. Great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Our starters' legs are going to be jello tomorrow. That's my concern. I'm hoping that maybe there's some rhythm, right? Like maybe they like kind of get the night to rest, soak in some Epsom salt and maybe get a nice little ice bath and get everything fresh and ready to go. And then maybe you'll have some rhythm tomorrow. That'd be great. A great game by AR. AR was fantastic. Fantastic. Huge shots, huge moments. It sounds cleaner. Good. Awesome. Appreciate you, Gabe. Kings look like they have a tougher schedule. They got Dallas twice, Clippers, Suns, maybe Pels, Thunder, but I don't know if they lose those. Yeah. Look, I will take whoever, but if I had my pick, it would be I'd rather Sacramento. Um, Tyler, where's the AR can only score triple double tonight, my boy? Can only score triple double? What? I don't know. Tyler, where's AR? Are you talking about like AR having a triple double? He was fantastic in that triple double. That was the good triple double. AR did hold his own for the most part. He had a couple nice like defensive sequences against Damian Lillard, and Lillard just hit the shot. Which I'm like, there you go, Reeves. Again, he's shown moments this season, right? Who was it? Well, it was the game. What game was it? It was the other day. It was one of the good teams when we beat them. I don't remember off the top of my head, but Austin Reeves was actually very good defensively that game. And I was like, he's moving his feet well. And I even came on a live stream and was like, Austin Reeves defensively was fantastic. Yeah, Dinwiddie hit that D'Lo S3. I was shocked when I checked the stat sheet. All good, though. At least he hit it. Yeah, I mean, look, it's one of those things when it's like when he hits it, you're like, yes, but like that shot, I was like, no, that's such a bad shot. Don't do it. And then he hit it, and I was like, yes, like I was like, there you go, Din. I never doubted you. Right? It's always one of those things. It's like, yeah. Let's see, Doc Rivers effect. Yeah, AD needs to play. Let's injured. Yeah, agreed. I'm not gonna lie. This Lakers team has crazy resilience. Like the one thing you can count on, whether Brown single-handedly leads the comeback, Reeves, D'Lo, handle biz. This team doesn't really give up, which is good. Right? That's why you keep playing. That's why I always say, like, it's not over till it's over. Right? Be patient. Let the results in. Let's see what the end result is. Let's see. Tyler, Trevor Lane, Juan Carlos, my dad, my uncles, Shannon Sharp, Bob, Okirk, Spo, my coworkers could coach the Bucks better. That's absolutely. Why is it whenever Braun on the bench we look way better coached? You think it's some correlation? No, I don't think it's we were better coached. I just think, I mean, Darvin Ham, you know, like what did he do that was? I mean, there was a couple times where it was like, you got to call timeouts. There's a couple times where there was things that you could criticize about Darvin Ham. For the most part, he had a good game. Like that's why I'm not going to really criticize him. Like I thought he did a better job. He stuck with Rui in the overtime, which is good. Right? He did some nice things, but is there part of it? Sure, but I don't think it's what you're like hinting at. I think it's more Darvin Ham's reliance on LeBron, right? When LeBron's playing, Darvin really defaults to LeBron for everything, right? When things are going bad, right? He usually defaults to LeBron. Get LeBron the ball, and then everything runs through LeBron. But when you don't have LeBron, you have no other option. You have no other choice. So he's got to either figure stuff out or other guys have to step up, right? It's kind of sink or swim without LeBron. So I don't think it's something where it's like, Darvin Ham is being, basically LeBron is coaching when he's playing and not Darvin Ham. Because if anything, you can make that argument. LeBron's just sitting there. If he was ever going to coach a game, it would be then. Like, hey, give me that. Go sit down, right? Like, no, I just think it's Darvin Ham. You see it all the time. Like, his fixing the situation or his adjustment is put the ball in LeBron's hand. That's the adjustment. That's usually what he does. Warriors beat a depleted Heat. Lakers come back down 19. Healthy Bucks away 3 levels. Yep, which was huge. Giannis and Dame were not good in that fourth quarter. 13 points for the Bucks and Giannis and Dame. Yep, they absolutely sold. AD for sure sitting tomorrow. I wouldn't say for sure, but I wouldn't doubt it at all. Anthony Davis has been really good this year about being on the court, staying on the court. You know, if he's good to go, he's playing. So I think it'll come down to how does he feel, how does he look tomorrow. I genuinely teams would rather start tanking than see us in the playoffs. Not a single team in the West wants the top four outside of Denver. Is 100% terrified of LeBron. I don't think anyone wants to play the Lakers. Yeah, I agree. Like I don't know. I don't know like how genuinely scared they are, but like I'm sure there are teams that are like, ugh, like like man, we got to play the Lakers. No one wants to see the Lakers in a 7-game series, without a doubt. God, coming out with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. 80 hit 3 clutch threes. He did. He was huge all around. And again, like I'm totally fine with AD shooting threes. I talked about it heavily this year, right? Like I don't necessarily like him taking 8 threes. Given the circumstances of this game, fine. But yeah, he could hit him. I mean, we know he could hit him. We know he's capable of hitting, and he's not afraid of the moment. I mean, he's hit game winners for us. He's done a lot of things for us. So I do believe that, and I'm totally fine with them running some plays where it's not just like, oh, the ball just ended up in AD's hands with the shot clock winding down. Like I'm fine with them actually running some action where Anthony Davis is spot up on the three. I just don't want it to become habit. I don't want to see him chucking 8 threes a game. 2 or 3 a game over the course of a game. He hits 1 or 2. Perfect. Let's do it. I'm with it. But another $2 to the pot for a shot. And Stakes added another $2 to the pot. So we're $12 away from a shot. Dallas looks much better than Sacramento. They are right now. I don't have the game on, but I'm kind of like monitoring it on the computer. So yeah, it's again, I would prefer Dallas. I would prefer to play Dallas, but look, if we got to play Sacramento, we got to play Sacramento. And we got to play Sacramento. Guess what? We got to beat Sacramento. Cannot lose. Got to go beat them. Got to get it done. So whoever it is, I'll take it. I'm not afraid of anyone. Let's get it. Appreciate you. Where were we? Okay, here we go. I don't know if AD will want to say. Yeah, I don't know if he'll want to either, but it's also up to the team's got a big part of that, I don't think it's better coaching. I think players are playing rather than waiting for LeBron to take over. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the team just defaults to LeBron, right? When things are going rough, when things are going bad, it's, let's get LeBron the basketball. Let's run everything through LeBron. Like have LeBron save us, right? Rather than like, hey, we don't have LeBron. We have to save ourselves, right? They look at LeBron as their life raft rather than seeing him as, another tool that could help fix the boat. They look at it as like, oh, the boat sinking, abandon ship and jump on the life raft rather than like, hey, this is something where we can fix this. So that's my problem. Lee coming out $2 super chat, putting us $10 away from the first shot. So $10 more. I'm not gonna lie, I can't believe I said Dorian Finney-Smith or Rui. No, I mean, look, I get it. Look, I still wouldn't have hated it, like even if it did happen. And it's not because I don't like. I want Rui to be a lifelong, like 100%. Problem is again, he's playing out of position. His best position is the 4. We really need that 3-and-D wing out on the perimeter badly. Dorian Finney-Smith made a lot of sense for the league, right? And I still think makes a lot of sense. And I still think Dorian Finney-Smith can do a lot of the same things that Rui's been doing for us lately. And my biggest thing, part of it is also for Rui. I think Rui can genuinely be a 20-point a game scorer, right? I wouldn't even be surprised if he gets to 25 because he is good, but he needs the right situation, the right environment where teams are actually utilizing him effectively on the offensive side of things. Like there's a lot that goes into like Rui Hachimura. He, for the most part, is just kind of standing in the corner, right? And then he's generating the offense, right? He kind of gets the pump fake, takes the defender off the dribble and gets to the basket using his size and strength rather than putting him in position. He's on the low block, running some isolation plays, let him kick, run some pick and pops, let him get some kickouts. Excuse me. So again, it's just like it's more of like a need rather than like the necessary player. But yeah, tough. The resilience is real. Yeah, the Lakers are the West version of Miami, but better. Yeah, facts. I had to work, couldn't watch what happened. Lakers looked absolutely dead in the water. Was looking like it was a wrap at halftime. And then Lakers, D'Lo went on in the third. kind of kept us afloat. We went into the fourth. Giannis hit a closeout bucket as time expired, down 14 going into the fourth. Looked bleak, and then D'Lo, Reeves, AD, everyone just started going off. Defense was solid. Bro, if you saw that game, EFX, he'll have a real chance this year. Yep, without a doubt. Got Lee coming in hot $2 super chat. Do you drink chocolate with soda? I remember you. Oh, Reese's and Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I don't just like drink chocolate. So I was thinking chocolate soda. I was like chocolate soda. Yeah. So like I love like I wasn't even. I mean, I will drink them together, Reese's and Dr. Pepper. But I was just saying like that other stream when they were asking me what my favorite. It might have even been you that asked like what my favorite chocolate was. And then somebody asked like favorite soda. Yeah, Reese's and Dr. Pepper. Like you could strand me on an island with like an unlimited supply of Reese's and Dr. Pepper, and I will eat and drink myself fine. Like, I mean, it probably not last and survive very long living off of nothing but Reese's and Dr. Pepper, but I would do it. I would definitely do it. Reese's and Dr. Pepper are A1. A1. But yeah, give me some Reese's, give me some Dr. Pepper, and we Gucci. But like, yeah, I'm not like just eating chocolate. I mean, I'll eat chocolate and soda, but it's not like a regular. Like I'm not just like, oh, it's chocolate. So just again, it was just kind of comparing the two. But I appreciate you. So now we're what, $8 away. $8 away from the next from a shot. All right, let's power through these. Yeah, you should definitely watch the replay. It was great. Yeah, Reeves with that deep threes, and he almost hit the game winner too. Man, that was so close. He was right there. It looked good when it left his hands. He was absolutely locked in. Yeah, we were down 20, or we were down 19, I think, was the most we were down. Neither Giannis and Dame were valuing possessions in the fourth quarter, really poor on-floor leadership. Yeah, they've both, they just have had that power struggle all season long. They just don't look good together, right? Like, they don't know how to play off of each other. Like, maybe that'll come, but it's really like, you go, I go, you go, I go. It's awkward and clunky at times. And it's been like that all season. It's just the only reason they're two in the East is because one, the East is terrible, and two, they do have a lot of talent. But they've really struggled. Let's see. Where are you folks saying that they should trade Austin Reeves? Where the hell are you at? I still, again, Austin Reeves shouldn't be untradeable, right? Like, if you can get so if you could trade Austin Reeves for Donovan Mitchell tomorrow, would you do it, Richard? Would you do it? So you're gonna say no? Then he's not on. Then they should trade Austin Reeves, right? Like, again, it's not about just trading him for the sake of trading him. It's trading him for the proper pieces or whatever it is that makes sense. You don't just not trading Austin Reeves for Malik Beasley, but if the right deal is on the table and you can make a move to trade Austin Reeves and turn him into a better player, then you do it. Right? You get the better player if you can get the better player, if it makes sense for now and the future. Paul Pierce said, "Why are they talking about the Lakers? They not even in the playoffs." Well, this is why I should have. I mean, Paul Pierce is a Celtic, so let's see. Bucks are too top heavy and have Doc Rivers. Yeah, that's the biggest reason. Lakers better without that bum. They're not better without. Giannis helped us a lot today with those missed free throws. Yeah, facts. Those missed free throws at the end were huge for us. Huge. By the way, AD is officially eligible for all NBA awards as of this game. He had 3 games where he played under 20 minutes. He better get some. He better get some accolades, man. Seriously, he's having an incredible season. Reeves and AD was clutch in the fourth. Yep, hitting big shots. Big shots. Just got into the stream. Have you taken a shot yet? No, not yet. I'm still $10 away from a shot. So yeah, not yet. I have not taken my first shot yet. Like I said, it's just a little like gimmick for fun. It's nothing serious. Now, sometimes people are into it, sometimes not. It's not anything crazy. AD is not top 5 in the league. He's not top 5. He can play like it at times, but I mean he's definitely top 10 though. Can the Lakers move up to the 6th seed? Technically, yes. Will they? It is very, 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 very unlikely. Very unlikely. Because you're basically counting on 3 teams that have tiebreakers over you, all to just like completely fall apart. And if the Lakers don't lose a game the rest of the way, then maybe. But that's asking a lot. I mean, for any team, not just the Lakers. I mean, literally any team. But I wouldn't count on it. If they do and they get there, beautiful, right? We'll all be excited. We'll celebrate. But it is very, very unlikely. Bring back Dwight into the mix. They can't, because they'd have to waive somebody, and it'll affect their cap for next season. And like Dwight Howard isn't going to be the difference between the Lakers winning a championship or not. And if you don't win now, you could miss out on a potential free agent that maybe can put you over the top, or working out a specific trade, or all kinds of things. It just has too much impact. Lakers are just more fun without LeBron. I can understand that. I love Rui, bro, but they weren't giving him time, so it made sense for Spencer Dinwiddie or Dorian Finney-Smith was an immediate start. No, I agree 100%. I think that, like, given the circumstances and the situation, I think it made sense. Like, I don't blame. I mean, I was preaching go get Dorian Finney-Smith. I still think if they had Dorian Finney-Smith, they might be slightly better. Because again, what is our biggest problem? Perimeter defense, defending out on the thing. I mean, we're like 27th in defense, right? Spencer Dinwiddie could help a lot. And, maybe he's not as impactful off, because Rui is a little more versatile on the offensive side. But Dorian Finney-Smith also is a prototypical 3-and-D. So it might balance out better, but you might be better defensive. So I still don't think it's thin. Like Rui, like who's the better player? Rui, without a doubt, right? Like give me Rui. Like if I was putting a team together and it was like, oh, I could pick Dorian Finney-Smith or Rui, give me Rui. But just the circumstances of this season and the fit and position and whatnot, Dorian Finney-Smith just made a lot of sense. Oh, yeah. Oh, you said it too. Rui is clearly better overall in a playoff team. And yeah, 100%. Enrique, getting us to our first shot. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Again, like I said, it's not something that anyone's obligated to do. It's just like a fun little gimmick. I know some people really like it when we do this, or when I do this. So figured, why not? This was a huge comeback, huge major win. But where's it at? All right, let's do it. We got some gin, some London dry gin. I'm out of the what was I drinking last time? Bacardi or whatever. I'm out of that. So figured just in case. All right. Oh, man. Get that all the way. Don't want to fill it up too high. There we go. All right. Down the hatch. Cheers, my friend. Appreciate you. Whew. Once it hits your lips. Ooh, that's good. It's actually really good. Smooth. This is the Kirkland brand? Man, that Kirkland gin is good. Got a good taste to it. I was expecting it to be a little harder hitting. That was good. Ooh. But appreciate you. Say no more. Let's take a shot. I can see the run, the table, 50 and 32. I would love that. I mean, look, you look at their schedule, it is very possible. Very possible. But it's also really hard, because at that point they'd be on like a 14-game win streak. Can they do it? Of course. I think that they have the talent. And you look at the schedule and look at the matchups, but it's just there's very few teams that have gone on that kind of extended win streak. And it's usually like historically great for a reason. Just because you can't control, you have an off night, right? Like, something crazy happens. But could they go on like a 7-8 game win streak? Could they win? Again, could they win like 12? Well, going into it, like, so 12 out of 14? Yeah, sure, definitely. But look, I'm with you. Keep winning. If you can go 14-0, go 14-0. If you can go, like, keep going. Don't lose another game till the championship. Let's get it. Like, look, I have a lot of faith, a lot of belief in this team. without a doubt, 100%. It's just, what my concern is the lack of consistency at times. Although the Lakers have been much more consistent lately, so I'm hoping that continues to be the trend, and Lakers keep doing what they need to do. Again, it's our offense, right? Like we're leading behind our offense. So as our offense handles business, we're going to win the game. So again, I appreciate you, Enrique. Seriously, thank you very much. All right, so the pot resets. I'm probably only going to go for about like 5 more minutes. So unless another $20 comes in, I appreciate the shot. But let's power through. Team has looked good with LeBron too. Let's not get delusional. We would have cooked the Bucks with LeBron DFX. Chocolate and soda is outrageous. Absolutely not. Again, it depends on the pairing. It's like wine and cheese, right? You can't just eat chocolate with any soda, but you have the right pairings. Wonderful. Like a good Dr. Pepper, ice cold Dr. Pepper with a nice, pack of Reese's. It's heaven. That's heaven. Let's see. Getting rid of him and watch this team implode. Again, you didn't answer my question. So you really think if the Lakers went and traded Austin Reeves and landed Donovan Mitchell, the Lakers would implode? And again, you didn't answer my question. Would you trade Austin Reeves for Donovan Mitchell? Ruiz averages 17 points per game without LeBron, yeah. Which is why I think easily, and he's playing out of position most of the time. So my thing is if he actually played a specific role on the right team, then yeah, I think he could. I think he could definitely. Take another team to 25 games. Oh, he beat the Clippers by himself. Oh, okay, that was because your previous comment was about Austin Reeves. Never mind, Richard. I thought you were getting back to Austin Reeves again, but you're talking about LeBron. Yes, I agree. No, I remember Tyler said that I needed to make sure. Yeah, 100%. Give me some Reese's and some Dr. Pepper. We're good. You'd get diabetes, which is why I said probably wouldn't survive very long, but I'll take it. Hey, look, if you're on an island stranded, then Reeves locked up Dame while almost putting up 30-point triple-double. I don't know if he locked up Dame, but he was playing some very good defense. I mean, he had Reeves had some great defensive sequences, and Dame just hit tough shots. And I was just like, man, you can't play better defense than that. I loved how Austin Reeves played. We need him to continue to play like that. When Braun is not on the floor, everyone's attempts will increase a bit. That's exactly. How many shots have I had so far? Just the one. Just the one so far. If you ever go to Bob's Big Boy, I haven't been to Bob's Big Boy in a long time. I used to go there all the time because in LA, Burbank area, North Hollywood, stuff like that. So you go Bob's Big Boy. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I used to go to Bob's Big Boy all the time, especially when I was younger, when I was a kid. You go to the car shows and stuff at Bob's Big Boy and things like that. But yeah, the Cupcake is. Giannis and Dame are two very talented players, but together they're poison to their franchise. Yeah, they just don't. They're what is it? Water and vinegar. We sweep in the playoffs. I'm with it. Let's get it. Captain Crush, do you want me to say? I don't think I've ever called LeBron King. I definitely would. I definitely wouldn't call him. I'm not big at calling another man my king, but he's great. No, speak your mind. You can say whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you what to say and what not. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. Hey Tyler. Dallas beat the Kings right now. Yes. And yeah, like I said, I kind of want. They're beating the brakes out of the Kings, 94-71. Whoo, tough. I would rest AD tomorrow. I think we win regardless, but it's still the NBA. We can lose, but Ron handled the business. My only thing is we really need that win badly. Like it'd be it to me, if you lose the game, you kind of just traded games, right? My problem is like I feel like this is a real moment and opportunity to really gain some traction. This is a real moment and opportunity to really make some strides in that potential A seed. And I don't want to blow the opportunity. Again, if it's concerning, it's like, man, if AD plays, he can run the risk of tearing something or whatever. Rest AD. But if he's good to go, let him play. Um, by beating the Bucks, the Lakers can now set LeBron and AD for the Grizzlies. Let AR, D'Lo, and Rui get the win. I don't know if we can risk. And Brandon Clark's supposed to be back soon, and because it's the Lakers, does he come back tomorrow? I know they said he's still like a couple days away, but it is the Lakers, and look, they still have Triple J. I just think it depends. Do you think Lakers can get Kyrie next season, or is that a pipe dream? I mean, never say never. I wouldn't count on it. It's not something like I would hold my breath on. But there have been talks and reports that Dallas isn't really sold on the Kyrie Luka duo. I think it really just depends on how does Dallas look, right? If they let's say they're a first round exit, right? Or let's say they're a play-in team and they miss the playoffs, right? They lose 2 straight play-in games or something like that. Then I could see Dallas going, hey, this isn't going to work, and make Kyrie available, or at least kind of field offers. But I wouldn't say it's a pipe dream, but I would say it's a long shot, right? I think it's very circumstantial. I can't believe my eyeballs when Lakers won. Yeah. Let's see. Are you talking about me? If the Lakers go 5-32, would you take 5 consecutive shots on stream? Because that ain't happening. Sure. If the Lakers go 50-32, I will do that. And I don't even need super chats to do that. I'll just take the 5 shots. Just take 5 shots to celebrate. Mavs beat Sacramento, by the way. Yeah, it's looking that way. Unless they blow like a 23-point lead. They're built for the playoffs, and they have to be a high-intensity moment. They do not fold in the moment. If Braun loses tomorrow, he's not going to be the GOAT anymore. Let's see. The Mavs have to be careful. Teams come back from 20 a lot these days. Yeah, that's my point. Yeah. Again, like we're not in that NBA where a 20-point lead is safe. I mean, even LeBron talked about it with JJ Redick, right? We're in that stage where it's like, 20-point leads are very. It's not that hard to get back, right? So we'll see. Austin Tyler Reeves, that's his name. Yeah. I did know about Reeves' middle name because his middle name is Tyler, and that's a big, strong, manly man name. That's only what the greatest people ever in existence names are. Tyler. Soda chocolate is like wine and cheese. Tyler, you're getting reported. It is. You got to have a nice pairing. It's all about the pairing. It's all about the pairing. That's great. What's Mitchell's contract? Because we might need to waive other players we love too. No, so he's making what 34 million, 35 million. I think it's like 35 million next year off the top of my head. Basically, you'd have to do something like Reeves, D'Lo, and Jalen Hood-Schifino, and you can basically get there. It's not like a Zach LaVine thing or anything like that. So we'll see. We'll see. Sack losing by 25 at home late third quarter, yeah, which is wild. That's a federal hate crime, sir. That's a federal violation to say such a thing. Ty, would you eat Skittles but with chocolate inside? I don't know. I feel like that would be a little weird, right? Because it's like a fruity, chocolatey taste. I don't know. I would try. I'd try anything once. Well, pause. Not anything. Not anything once. But yeah, I'd try most things once. Right? Do they have chocolate Skittles? Don't they have that already? I don't think I've ever had that. people people are really up in arms about that. Hey, don't knock it till you've tried it. If you haven't tried it, you can't tell me whether it's good or not. You cannot tell me. 80 is playing godly. I am mad at Ham wasting his amazing season. He hasn't played this much since 2018 yet. Let's see. Tyler's damn man, bro. Uh, let's see. Sun's gonna fall. I think legit every game they have a 50-50 type matchup. Yeah, I agree. They're the ones. They're the ones that I'm counting on. We play Golden State Warriors again, bro. We play them like half of our schedule. So yeah, we play them one more time. 80 did show some real toughness. Tyler always wants to smoke. Absolutely, I'm with it. Always, never back down. Um, let's see what else. Uh, I look scared of a healthy sense. I'm really not worried, low key. I mean, I get it. I just personally, I have no faith in the Phoenix Suns. Been pretty spot on about their seasons thus far. Um, let's see, pipe dream for sure. Again, I wouldn't necessarily call it a pipe dream, but like again, I think it's very, very unlikely. But again, stranger things have happened. Right? People were calling LeBron to the Lakers a pipe dream, Anthony Davis to the Lakers a pipe dream, Shaq to the Lakers, Kareem, Powell. Like, you never don't ever be shocked. It's still the Lakers at the end of the day. Still the Lakers at the end of the day. Just something to keep in mind. And the Lakers always seem to eventually get their guy. But again, it's very circumstantial. You considering chocolate Skittles, Tyler? Stop. No, it sounds weird to me, but like I would try it. Like if you showed up and you were like, "Oh, hey, like I got these new chocolate Skittles. You want to try them?" Like, bet. Like I'd try them. Why not? Like if I don't like it, I'll just never eat it again. But like, why wouldn't not try it? Why wouldn't I? You gotta live life a little. God, man, like get my Andrew's gonna be big mad. Get my wine and my cheese, my Dr. Pepper and my Reese's. Maybe get some chocolate Skittles. Test it. If it's trash, don't worry. I got my beautiful pairing of Reese's and Dr. Pepper. Right, and when we're good. If it's good, then hey, you find a nice soda, maybe a Pepsi. Maybe it's best with a Coke. Maybe it's like one of those obscure. Maybe it's like a Fanta, right? Maybe you got to get like a strawberry Fanta to like balance it out. Whatever, about finding the pairing. About finding the pairing. All right, and that's another $2 towards the shot pot, but we're like $18 away. So, all right, power through a couple more of these. I'm so proud of AD this season. He really wants to win. He's been playing out of his mind, and he's been on the floor a lot. Yeah, he's been fantastic. I really do like the way AD's been playing. Told y'all the Kings suck. I wanted the Mavs to win because the Kings are an unserious team unless they see the Lakers. Yeah, apparently. 5 points per game increase is significant. It shows Rui can be a 20-point per game scorer on decent efficiency if given more attempts. Agree. Kings finna lose. The Suns lose and finna play the Nuggets. We finna play the Grizzlies. We're in great shape. Let's get it. Let's get it. Jason Kidd is sick of that team. Just watch the interviews when they lose it. Gonna trade Vincent in first for like a high quality role player. Maybe D'Lo. I would be all for that. Again, it just depends on what it is. Everyone keeps counting the Lakers out, but forget the Lakers are different in the playoffs and play in. When something in the line elevates the game, y'all keep saying, I'm telling you, Lakers are coming. Lakers are coming. Tyler, stop. You're making me cringe. I guess you're both white, but the similarities, the middle names and being white. Not all white people look the same, all right? Just most of us, right? It's just what a stereotype. So look, the point is, as a white guy, can I shoot? Of course, I'm white. Come on, uh, come on, of course. Um, that's why I said pause. That's why I said pause. I said I would try anything once. Well, maybe not anything. Pause. All right, like so. I'm talking about Eminem's. You missed it. Oh, okay, yeah, I did miss it. I'm sorry that went over my head. Well, no, because like I know like there's like weird obscure candies and stuff, so I thought maybe that was something that they actually had. But you're right. You're right. But Tyler's tweaking. I cannot believe this. Uh, look, like you got, like I said, you got to try everything once, everything once. Pay this man to stop drinking chocolate and soda. There's not a dollar amount. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. There's not a dollar amount. Give me some Reese's. Actually, I had a Dr. Pepper. I don't know what I did with it. I should be sipping it just on the stream right now, just pinky out. Look, only the fanciest and highest of class people like myself drink Dr. Pepper. I get it. It's not for everybody because not everyone has the finer taste as myself. Pair that with a nice Dr. Pepper and Reese's, you're good. Oh man. I'm staying 50 miles away from chocolate Skittles, man. That is just crazy work. I'm sorry. What if it's good? What if it's really good? Right? Like again, you'd be surprised the things that you think are terrible that are good. That's why I'll try everything once. Like I see people combine stuff all the time, and I'm like, that sounds disgusting. And then they're like, try it. And I'll be like, all right. And then I'll try it. And I'm like, all right, that was pretty good, right? You never know. Sometimes you open your world, and then sometimes you try it, and you're like, that tastes exactly how I thought it would, and then you just never do it again. But you never know. Sometimes you gotta live a little. Take this man's taste. Coach Vogel needs a specific type of team. Yeah, he needs the big, like burly type. Tyler getting slammed. Pause. Okay, first off, this is some Tyrese level takes. We have more merchandise ideas, Dr. Pepper Reese's. Telling you, look, that's what I should do. I should make a shirt with them like colliding. Oh, I should make like a basketball, but like the shape of the basketball, it's like a Dr. Pepper Coke can and a Reese's Coke can, almost like the yin and yang. Maybe do like a yin and yang shirt, right, with like the yin and yang logo, but it's like a basketball. Like it has like the texture of a basketball, and then it has like a Dr. Pepper and a Reese's. Woo! Taking pre-orders. Taking pre-orders, ladies and gentlemen. But man, that can't just be a normal shit. That can't be like a $20 shit. That's easily. We're talking about Dr. Pepper and Reese's. Talk about the finer things. That's at least $2,000, maybe $3,000 shirt. We're talking like Balenciaga prices here. We're talking like top of the line. I'm doing a high class clothing line. That's what that is, right? For real, that is most definitely a war crime. Discussing his war crimes live is crazy. Tyler, have you seen the movie White Men Can't Jump? With Jack Harlow. Like what I did, and man, look, White Men Can't Jump is one of my favorite movies ever. I love them. Wesley Snipes, Woody Harrelson, wonderful, right? Rosie Perez. I love that movie. Like I could watch that movie on repeat constantly. Like that is a classic to me. One of my favorite basketball movies ever. And it's just a good movie, period. Right? Like my girl doesn't like basketball movies, right? Like if I put on like a Coach Carter or something, my girl, or like something like that, right? Or Glory Road, right? Things like that. But she loved White Men Can't Jump. Not the remake, the original. Remake, I wasn't really personally. It didn't need to be made, if I'm being honest. Like it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but I wasn't like I was just like, nah. And maybe it's just me because I'm very biased of the original. I'm very biased of the classic, but I just thought it was a silly remake. I just felt like the jokes didn't hit. Jack Harlow. Like Jack Harlow wasn't terrible in the role or anything, but like clearly wasn't an actor. I could shred that movie if I spent 10 minutes. Tyler tried to be a Clipper fan once. That means not never that. Thank you for beating the Bucks tonight. That helps us close the gap on Milwaukee Central Division standings. So, as a Cavs fans, I want to say thank you to the Lakers. Well, I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you, man. And yes, that was huge. Yeah, trying to catch him. So I am definitely not sponsored by Dr. Pepper, but I would love it. Dr. Pepper, if any spokesmen are out there, look, I'm literally fighting my own chat for you, right? I'll take a sponsorship, man. I'll drink Dr. Pepper gladly and proudly, and everyone, or Reese's, if you want to sponsor me, the both of you could sponsor me together, and then we could really upset my chat. I could just be eating Reese's and drinking Dr. Pepper the entire stream. How did you lose your YouTube career, Tyler? Took a sponsorship. took a sponsorship from Dr. Pepper and Reese's, and everyone unsubscribed. Man, you can't convince me otherwise. Man, Unger wants to collab. Hey, you never know. You never know. I need a refund of my donation. Unfortunately for you, YouTube doesn't allow it, so I can't even refund you even if I wanted to. So life sucks. Tough. You learned a life lesson. Kyrie is kicking the keys right now. That's pretty good. Tyler with no regard for human life. I'm gonna put it into therapy for you. Oh my god, that's hilarious. You gotta make Tyler in the stream. Just talk about this man's mad days, but well, there's a rumor about but there's rumors about that. Again, if it's true, then yeah, no bueno. But I mean, they like Wayfair. There's like every high-end clothing brand or anything expensive. People are always trying to make the connection because they're like, there's no way this shirt could be $2,500. Again, I don't know if it is or isn't, but yeah, I saw your comment. I just can't put it on the stream because YouTube. Let's see. They played with heart. Love to see. Agreed. What about O. Henry? You're sticking O. Henry in your mouth? I feel like that's a setup, but I don't know what O. Henry is. I don't know what you're talking about with O. Henry. Yeah, Lakers can win it, I believe. I genuinely believe last year, and we lost. Yeah. We were looking good. It was looking very promising. It was looking like the sky's the limit as it stands. Conspiracy theories. New channel coming soon. I just dive into conspiracy theories. Just do chat streams. You know what I have wanted to do though? I've wanted to like start a channel that's just like whatever. Like just do live streams and just like hang out for like an hour or two and just like talk and just like chill with everybody. And like that way we don't always have to like keep it basketball. You know, we can talk about whatever. If you want to go down rabbit hole conspiracies, you want to do whatever, right? Like I think that'd be cool. I probably need to get a little bigger, right? Because like I don't want to do like a live stream with like 7 people. Look, I'd be appreciative. I'd love it, but like I don't know. I think it'd be cool to just like at times, just like like randomly just hang out, talk, chill, and just talk about whatever, right? Like you guys control the chat. I just kind of answer questions and go down rabbit holes that you guys propose. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be cool. So just an idea that I had for later on down the road. But anyway, I end up playing OKC in the Pels. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Tyler's too big now for a second. No, not like that. It's just like, if I would have put the time, because I'd rather just do a stream on here, right? Like, but I also don't want to like mess up the thing, Like I don't want to mess up my algorithm, right? Because YouTube's very tricky about it. But nah, like, hey, look, everyone starts somewhere. I mean, I remember when there were streams like this where I had 7 people on it. Nah, never too big for that. But if I'm gonna do something separate, then yeah, I want it to be more than just like a handful of me and a handful of people, because in that case I should just stick to here. That's what I mean. I know you're just messing around, but there are some people that probably would think that. Yo, Tyler, how you been? Lakers, and more specifically, how about AD and AR? Yes, they were fantastic. Great, just team game all around. Right? I mean, D'Lo was huge in that third quarter. Austin Reeves and Anthony Davis were huge in that fourth quarter and overtime. Just a beautiful game. Beautiful game. That's a Canada snack only. Okay, cool. Thought Hershey's was American. Well, you thought wrong, clearly, but I think Rob's got something up his sleeve in the offseason. He's been quiet all season. People don't believe in him. Tyler said all season. We never know what Rob's going to do exactly. I believe in Rob. I really do. I believe in Rob. Makes sense. We appreciate Tyler. Okay, get out of here. Be a dad. Be like Scribe Tyler. He's not gonna forget his day ones. No, never. No, not like that. Like I said, I appreciate it 100%, without a doubt. Right? I mean, it's why talk in the chat. Period. Think how many YouTubers just will only answer super chats, won't do live streams if they're not super chats, stuff like that. To me, this is my relationship building. Right? This is how I, to me, build the relationships and show my support in return to the people that are supporting me. Do I love super chats? Of course. Right? Like, try to do this for a living. So super chats are great. Super chats help. But like, I don't only answer super chats just because, I want us to be able to connect. I want to build those relationships. I want to lay the groundwork. Because to me, I mean, the only way you're going to have true success is with actual community, right? I want real community, right? I want to be able to come on and vent and talk about stuff. I want to have fun like we have been, the last 30 minutes. Right? I was going to end the stream 30 minutes ago, and we just spent 30 minutes talking about Reese's and Dr. Pepper and everything. I love this stuff. I do. I genuinely love it. I love it. So I'm very thankful for all of you. Seriously, you guys are awesome. Seriously. Do you think Dinwiddie will ever have a double-digit game again with how he is used? Yeah, because there'll be games randomly where he's like hot from three. He had one before the previous game. He had 2 straight double-digit games, but the other one was because he hit like 3 or 4 threes. Like, there'll be a couple games here and there where he's just hot from three. But anyway, last comment, because I saw something about Jovan. Someone Jovan had on was talking about Mikal Bridges as a star this summer. What do you think, Tyler? Jovan. Well, is he a free agent? Oh, is he a free agent next season? I think doesn't he have a player option? I would love Mikal Bridges. I just don't think he's like, my problem is, how long is LeBron going to play? Right? Because is Mikal Bridges your first best player? No. Is he your second best player? Maybe. I think it just depends on who your best player is. Anthony Davis and Mikal Bridges long term, I don't know if that is good enough to build around for a championship. I don't know. That's tough. I wouldn't hate it. If LeBron's got another 3 years, then sure. If LeBron's good for another 3 years, then yeah, I'm fine with that. You can put Bridges at the 2, you can put Bridges at the 3, right? So say you do whatever, D'Lo, Reeves, Bridges, LeBron, and AD, that's tough. That'd be really tough. And you got a legit 3-and-D guy out on the perimeter that could drop 20 on any given night. He's comfortable in that third man role, playing alongside Chris Paul and Devin Booker, and even Ayton, right? So I think he would fit in seamlessly. I would genuinely love Mikal Bridges. Just again, depends on what it costs, depends on what we'd have to give up. But anyway, Dallas is punishing the Kings. Oh my goodness, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get on out of here. I'm gonna set up, and I want to try to make another video before the night is over. So I don't know if I'm gonna do the fancy edit. I might just do a base video just talking. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, seriously. And hit that like button on the way out. Hit that subscribe button on the way out. I will see you guys in the next one. Great win. Got to get it.